What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am so excited to be reviewing Ivy Park 2.2, also known as the Black Pack. Now, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, keep watching. Fun today to review the Ivy Park drop with a little fire going in a new setup than my typical videos, because this is a very special drop, guys. This is Beyonce. This is Beyonce, and she deserves the best of the best. So we're trying a new setup here, and we're gonna see how it goes. If you shopped during the Ivy Park Black Pack drop, you know it was absolute chaos. It was so hard to actually get my hands on these pieces, and one of the things I kind of had to do was shop from a variety of different retailers a few days after launch to get the pieces that I wanted. So how it kind of works for the drop, if you've never shopped Ivy Park before, is you're going to go onto the Adidas website or in the app. I actually had the most luck with the app. You sign up for email alerts and they will send you an email when it's your turn to shop. So you kind of get an hour or two before the launch, and you can look through the website and see everything before it actually drops in your time zone. This was good and bad. For me, it ended up being bad because I kind of thought that I was going to get everything that I wanted because I thought it was still in stock, and I picked everything out, had it in my cart ready to go when the timer said that it was launch time. Clicked it, almost everything was sold out in my size from my cart. So I didn't actually have everything, which was kind of a bummer because I thought I did. So I didn't really like that setup, and then when it actually did launch, the website was just like so laggy. I kept having to click things into my cart, and then they would say that they were sold out in my cart, so it was just an absolute nightmare. On launch day, I was able to get the gender neutral Windbreaker that I'm wearing right now, and this is a size small. I will stand up and show you guys how big it is and everything, but I was able to get this and the beanies. I got this beanie, and I got the black beanie, and I also got a packet of masks, which has the 2 black ones and the tan. So those are the only items that I was able to grab from the Adidas website on launch day. I do recommend going back throughout the day and checking the website, because I did notice that some things came back in stock. I don't know if it was canceled orders or like another drop, but things did come back in stock. So just constantly on the day of launch, keep checking the website and you might get lucky. It's kind of how I got lucky with the beanies. Now, for the sneakers, I have on the NMDs, and I also was able to grab the Supersleeks, and these I got from Undefeated. So if you don't get everything you want, keep your eyes peeled for the other retailers throughout the week. There's a ton of them that end up supplying Ivy Park, and you can kind of shop around. They do sell out pretty quickly, but I found that they were still in stock more so than the Adidas website. Now, there are a couple things I don't have in hand to show you guys right now. I did film a little review a couple days ago of some pieces that I got, and I ended up selling them because I didn't like them that much. So the first of those items was gender neutral hoodie. I got it in a size large, and I'll insert the video here so you can see me wearing it and how big it was on me. I want to just start out by saying the gender neutral stuff is large. Like a size large in the gender neutral fits like a 2X. I had the impression that if I got the size large, it would be kind of a cool oversized fit, but it was honestly enormous on me, so I pretty much sold it right away when I got it because I knew that I wasn't gonna wear it because it was too big on me. So I did like the hoodie, but it just unfortunately was way too big, and the large was the only size I was able to get my hands on because everything sold out. So I did get rid of that hoodie, and then I also got the Crewneck, which I got in a size medium, and I also sold that, and I will insert the clip of me talking a little bit about the Crewneck and showing you guys up close here. So here is the Crewneck Now I will show this to you on. I got a size medium and the crew neck was $85, and it does feel high quality, but it is so thin and there's no warmth in it. So it's definitely more of like a fashion piece than a warm crew neck piece. And when I immediately felt it, I knew it was like way too expensive for like what it is. The Ivy Park here is nice and embroidered. I do like that. And these are like a slick silky material, which is nice, but overall I think it's just too thin, and I will show you it on me. I just didn't really like the fit, and again, for like $85, I just don't think it's worth it. Okay, so here is it on. It has this weird detailing here that almost looks like a pocket, but it's not really a pocket. It's pretty boxy. Again, this is the size medium, and all of these pieces are gender neutral, so they're gonna be bigger. I personally liked the fit and the look of the hoodie more, but the hoodie was a size large and it was way too big on me. This actually hits at like a nice length. It covers my glutes, but I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. It's like too stiff almost, and then the sleeves are pretty long on me, and I just don't think it's worth $85. If this was like 40 bucks, I probably would keep it, but it's not very soft and it just kind of hangs on me here. But yeah, I decided to sell this in the Ivy Park Facebook group, and I'm shipping it out today, so I just wanted to show you guys really quickly my thoughts on the crew neck. But yeah, definitely don't think I would buy this again from any future Ivy Park collections. So yeah, that's the crew neck. Liked the hoodie better than the crew neck, but the hoodie was just so big on me. So I ended up selling both of those pieces. They just didn't wow me, and especially for the price point, I just wanted to be in love with the items, and I wasn't. Let's start with the Windbreaker. This is so high quality and warm. Like, I will be living in this all winter long. I live in Colorado, so it's freezing out, and right now I just have this on over a sports bra, and I'm so warm. Like, I'm actually sweating right now. And this was $150, and it feels like that quality to me. So I absolutely love this. I think it will be a staple for me. I love the 90s vibe of it, and I love the size. The size small fits perfectly. I will do a little stand-up try-on for you in a bit, but I just love it. I love that you can keep it buttoned all the way up. It goes below my bra line, so I'm not gonna unbutton it all the way, but it does go down pretty far if you wanted to keep it unbuttoned. I love it all the way buttoned. The buttons feel high quality. There is a drawstring here where you can pull and cinch in the bottom, so it gives more of like a bubbled effect. I've been wearing it just loose, and I really like that. But overall, I love this. It feels so soft. It's not super swishy. It's not swishy, like really loud. There's a little, but it's pretty silky smooth, which feels just really luxurious and high quality. So this is one of my favorite things that I did get from the launch. And I highly recommend any of their Windbreakers. They're just so unique and flattering, cozy, warm, but definitely get a size small in the gender neutral if you are similar to my sizing. Next up, let's just talk about the beanies real quick. I love the beanies. I really wanted to get a plain black beanie. I love that the logo here is black embroidery, and then the 3 stripes on the other side are black embroidery as well, and you can wear it either way. So you can wear it with the Ivy Park facing forward, or you could wear it with the 3 stripes. So it kind of gives you some options, and then it also has a little detail here with the Adidas tag, and this is the exact same as the honey color. I just love that this is very simple and plain, and it's not like the logo isn't just in your face, and it will just go with anything. So I definitely knew I wanted the black one, and I wasn't sure about this one because I wasn't sure about the color, but I just love the contrast of the honey colored beanie with the black windbreaker and just with black in general. I also love that this matches the Supersleeks that I got, and the color combination is just really something I haven't seen before, so I'm loving that. The beanies are $30 each, and that's probably a little high in my opinion, but it's also Beyonce and Adidas, so I get it. But they're your pretty standard beanie, very good on. They don't give you that oversized like mushroom head look, which I absolutely hate with beanies. They cover your ears, my ears right here, cover your ears, keep you warm, and they are very cute. So let's go on to these exciting products that I have. The masks. Now the masks come in a 3-pack, and it was $30 for 3 masks. I don't have the other one with me right now, I think it's in my car, but they have a filter slip in here, like a little pocket for the filter, and they just feel really high quality. I got the size small. They do have this big tag that you have to cut out before you use them. Yeah, I just love the look of these, mainly using like the paper masks, the doctor ones, so I just was like, this is perfect for the gym to make me feel a little more put together, you know? So I'll put it on for you. So yeah, not much else to really say about these guys, but I do think that they are really nice for, you know, $10 a mask. That's pretty standard when you're getting 3. And I like that they have black and this color, so you can kind of mix it up. And it always just makes me feel a little more put together when I have these instead of like the surgical masks on. And they're actually really easy to breathe through. Like, they feel comfortable. I am a huge, huge fan of sneakers. The reason for that is I live in activewear, so I feel like just having a cool, original pair of sneakers can truly change your whole outfit without having to wear anything crazy. So I wanted to get both of these sneakers from the drop to kind of compare the two, see which ones I liked better, and give you guys all the details. So I got the women's Core Black Super Sleek. Here they are. Now, this is not a shoe that I would typically buy, but I was really drawn to them for some reason, and they are just even more beautiful in person. I took them out of the bag, which they come in this nice black box. It has the 3 stripes here embossed into the box, a little logo here, Adidas Ivy Park, Adidas, and then the other side of the box has Ivy Park embossed in it. I'm a huge fan of like cool boxes. This one's pretty simple, but it's really nice and high quality. And then they come in a little shoe bag, so you can keep them in this if you want to protect your sneakers. So I got these in a size 7. Now I'm normally a size 7 or a 7.5 in Adidas, so these are pretty true to size. I would say they're a touch on the tight side, like they're pretty narrow this way. So I do feel my toes like crunch up a little bit in the top, but it doesn't bother me enough to size up. I think if I sized up, they would be too big in the top. So I do like the size 7s. Just a heads up, all of the Supersleeks for Adidas are women's sizing. So I personally got really confused and flustered when I was ordering, because I was trying to order so quickly on Undefeated, which was the website I ended up getting the sneakers on, both of them. I was in a panic and I ordered my men's sizing in these, and unfortunately Undefeated does final sale on their sneakers and drops, so I was like freaking out because I ordered a size 6 in these at first. Luckily my best friend is a size 6, so I sold them to her. But just an FYI, the Supersleeks are in women's sizing, so don't get that messed up. I know I did. But let's talk about the details of these. So you're gonna have this really beautiful leather base on the sneaker, and then the detailing, so the 3 stripes and the top toe part and the back is going to be a suede microfiber material. And then my favorite detail is the tongue is like a neoprene. It's like a very stiff neoprene that's ribbed here, you can see. And then I love this cord detailing in the back, and these sneakers have these honey colored anglet details. So when I took these out of the box, I was blown away at the quality. Just looking at these, I knew I haven't seen any sneakers like them before, and I was just like, wow, these look like $120 sneakers to me. Like, they are beautiful, blown away by them. So now I'll show you guys these on my feet.
Walking on a dream, how can I explain? Talking to myself, will I see again? We are always running for the thrill.
I think these need to be broken in a bit. They were a little tight on me, and they did get more comfortable as I wore them throughout the day, but definitely a more narrow shoe. And the bottom, since it is this like rubbery sole, when I was walking around in the kitchen, it was making this like really obnoxious squeaking noise. To kind of minimize that squeaking noise, I rubbed a dryer sheet like pretty aggressively on the bottom, and I did notice it helped. So that's a little trick if you have these and they're kind of like squeaking on your floor. Try rubbing a dryer sheet on the bottom and it will help. But I think once I break these in, they're going to be amazing. I love just the look and the feel of them. They feel super high quality, and I highly recommend these. All right guys, next up we have the high top NMDs. Let me just say, I was hoping I would prefer one of the shoes over the other, but I just like them both, so I'm gonna keep them both. But let's get into this. So these are in men's sizing. So I got a size 6. A size 6 men's is equivalent to a size 7 in women's. So you go down one size for men's sneakers. With Adidas, always read on the website if it's men's sizing or women's sizing. Let's get into the details of these. One of the things that drew me to these was that I used to have the Superstars from Adidas, and I ended up selling them just because I never really wore them. But this gives me that retro vibe of the Superstars kind of, and it also gives me the vibe of Air Force Ones. These just gave me that feeling of like the 90s, and I love a good high top sneaker. These again are so high quality. Like, took them out of the bag and I was like, what? These are so beautiful in person. You have the leather detailing as the base of the sneaker, and then this is going to be a suede like microfiber detail here, and you also get that on the sides, and then you also get the tie-in of the honey color in the back and as the anglets on the laces, which is really nice. I just love the subtle details and how it ties everything together in the collection. So these still will match like this fit, which is what I was just wearing. You have the Adidas embroidered in to the side of the sneaker, and there's just so many little details in these. Soles have like a raised basketball type feeling, like there's little raised dots along the bottom, and you get the clear rubber going around the bottom of the sole as well. And in here you get this little netting detail. So these are just so unique, and they have so much going on, but it's all really subtle. So I absolutely love these, and they fit perfectly. They are so comfortable on. They feel like a cloud. So I would say the NMD High Tops are more comfortable than the Supersleeks. If you are looking for a comfortable shoe or something you want to wear walking around in a city, these are going to be way more comfortable for you. So I will try these on and show you them on my feet.
We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along we are calling out now to get. Never looking down, I'm just an aura of what's in front of me. Is it random? Or would you be?
forget to mention is these tongues are the same as the core black, where they're like ribbed, and they're like that neoprene material. So if you liked that detail in the core black super sleek, you would also like it with these ones. So I did want to just show you these side by side with the NMDs to show you how much wider and more room you have here than these guys. So you can see how much more narrow these are. They go up almost into a point compared to these. So again, if you have wider feet, I would definitely recommend the NMDs over the Super Sleeks, because those will be a little tighter on your toes as they are on mine. Now I also want to mention these little key ring tags that come on the back of the sneakers. Now this might not seem that cool to some people, but I absolutely love it. This all black one came on the back of the NMDs, and this one came on the back of the core black. Now, as you can see, I'm using it as a key ring holder, and I absolutely love it. It's just so cool. It's high quality. It's almost like a seatbelt thickness. It's so cool. I love this. I don't know what else I can use for this guy, but I gotta think of something, because it is just so cool and such a nice like added detail. All right guys, that wraps up my Ivy Park try on and review. Overall, I know these pieces are on the higher end of the price spectrum, but I think of them as investment pieces. So especially with shoes, especially with something like a Windbreaker, this isn't something I'm gonna buy every single, you know, Ivy Park drop. This is something I'm gonna have in my wardrobe for a long time. The same goes for the sneakers. I think that the Crewneck is not really worth the price point. So if you want a sweatshirt or a hoodie, I would either go for a Windbreaker or I would go for the hoodie, but make sure to get it in either your true size if you want it a little oversized or size down. Another thing to note with the hoodies is that there are no pockets on it, which the hoodies are $95. So for a sweatshirt that doesn't have pockets, that's again a little high. The hoodie was also not very warm, similar fabric and feel to the Crewneck. I just liked how the look of the hoodie was more than the Crewneck. So I really love the beanies. If you are only able to grab the beanies, or if you're only able to grab the masks, I would definitely do that. I think they're super cute and kind of just elevate your look a little bit, and the beanies are gonna match with pretty much anything. I think if you're gonna get one beanie, I would get the black. This one I really like mainly because it matches this Windbreaker, but if I was only going to get one, I would get the black one. With the sneakers, I personally love both of them, but I think if you have wider feet, go with the NMD High Tops or a men's fit. Women's are just a little narrow and need to be broken in a bit. I also think that the core Super Sleeks are more of a dressy shoe, whereas the men's sneaker is kind of an everyday, more casual wear sneaker. I personally love both the sneakers. I'm going to be keeping them, but I think if you wanted to pick and choose, just kind of base your decision off of how your feet are and what you kind of plan to wear the shoes with. Overall, I am super impressed with the quality level of the collaboration between Ivy Park and Adidas. Definitely check out their drops in the future. However, the only thing that is already giving me anxiety, and there aren't even launches, is just the whole launch process. It was definitely the worst launch experience I've had across any launch-based brand. It was insane. People weren't able to get what they wanted, so it was definitely hard to get my hands on some of these pieces, and it's kind of frustrating when you have to go to a bunch of different retailers to find, you know, one item that you really like. Hope that this review was helpful for you, and I hope that you have some luck in the future if you ever decide to shop with Ivy Park. I know they're highly coveted items. That is it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little try on and review of Ivy Park. This stuff is really cool, and I feel cool when I wear it, to be honest. So thank you for that, Beyonce. Thank you. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate these clothes. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, comment, like, Follow me on Instagram at workoutswitherika. I would love to see you guys over there. And here's my cat, just climbing around. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.